Hey nerds, we got a lot of info in the live stream today for End of Dragons, and I'm so excited that I will be posting all of my thoughts in multiple videos because there's so much and I don't want to bore you guys with my rambling on and being excited. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is my reaction on stream to the full official trailer, and then afterwards Chalk and I are going to pick it apart and we can tell you guys what we think is going to be implemented, especially for elite specs within the next couple of months in the beta. So don't go anywhere. And did I like the End of Dragons trailer? Let's find out. Or End of Dragons.
Okay, new trailer.
Okay, let's do this.
There's familiarity in this strangeness.
It's so pretty!
Like a song
Hello, unknown
half
dragon.
remembered, a tune without words to carry it. I know you, and yet I don't.
You will soon, little one.
Who are you talking to?
Just an echo in the mist. A possibility.
Look around us. Your children would be trapped in the past if not for me. Their worlds are carved from the jade that I gave purpose. I promised them a future. A century of progress cannot end this way. I'm not Kantha's, not just a spoke in some grand cosmic wheel.
It's so cool. It's so pretty.
Would a great innovator
And portions of it are actually look like they're underwater too.
I won't.
Yay,
I'll find a
fishing!
way to save us all.
My God. Hey, my Trin.
That's so cool. So my Trin, and is the unknown dragon supposed to be Glint's baby? Because I don't know anything about that yet. Yeah.
The future is out there. What are we waiting for?
That's so cool!
I don't like this.
So
deck.
wait. And now some of our theories. Is End of Dragons not end of development, but Guild Wars 2 Reborn? Here's what Chalk and I decided as a few little tidbits that we noticed in the trailer, and he noticed a few more things than me because I was just excited about how everything looked. What part did you want to talk about?
All right, so I mean, look, we got two characters here.
Oh, it does look like the Elementalist
It
find a
looks
way
like
to
the default
save
female
us all.
elementalist for humans
with a gun
with a gun, and she jumps in there, but it's kind of hard.
and not
to,
a mesmer. Yeah, okay.
Who's the plate with the great sword there?
And we were talking about it being a revenant, right?
it could be a revenant, but I mean, warriors already have a great sword.
Right.
Guardians already have a great sword.
And I
And
love this, like
unless
the creature.
the Naga they have on there.
Mhm.
But unless they are true to their word and said that they are breaking the rules with how elite specs work, and not every class will get a new weapon,
Right.
that could be a great sword revenant.
Yeah.
Especially because it looks like,
Beyond the promised
you
future.
watch the sword, it actually looks like it glows.
I won't.
Oh yeah, it does.
I'll find a way to save us
It is
all.
glowing.
Yeah, it glows there
It's
before they go
glowing
in.
and catching the, and then also catching the light
So it
from
looks
the.
like it's using the jade.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It will be Zoja because we haven't seen Zoja in a while.
Yeah, she's been...
Pregnant. All right, so let's go back. Was there anything else that we saw that we wanted to discuss? Everybody was like, was that my Trin? And I was like, yeah, that's my Trin.
Probably.
And then there's I'm the voice actress for my Trin.
Oh, unless they're just having my Trin in flashbacks, because I mean, you fight her, but did she die?
And I love
I
at
don't
the
actually know if she
end
died.
too, is at the very end, I love this. So hold on. I didn't let the whole thing play, but
There with the jade landing on
The future is out there.
all that magical energy.
What are we waiting
Parts
for?
from it.
so this is what I was wondering. Is the cycle Reborn the dragons? Or is it everything that she's trying to do with the Jade?
So one thing on the website, I took a sneak peek, and
Yeah.
it says that the Jade Sea absorbed centuries of magic.
So then with it being broken and
The
everything's
magic is
released,
leaking
the magic...
the exact same way that it happened with the dragons.
Okay.
So if she has the ability to collect magic through the Jade, like the original Bloodstone,
Right, and that's what I was
the
saying.
dragons are no longer necessary to ebb and flow magic.
Right.
Which means that they would be moving on to the end of the dragon cycle and onto a new guild war.
Right.
Which would be awesome.
And that's what I was saying too, where previously, because I haven't finished everything for the story, everyone was like, what do you think, Zan? And I was like, I think that the forces of nature are the issue and the balance between the forces of nature, and the dragons are just avatars. Palawa Joko is an avatar. The gods are an avatar for all of this. And so it would make sense in this way if that's what Mitron was trying to do.
If it's my turn.
If it is Mitron.
But it's
The cycle is reborn.
It's the end of dragons.
And can I just tell you guys, like, I don't know how many FF14 fans there are out there, but like, A Realm Reborn was like the rebirth of FF14. So they took a shitty not a shitty 1.0, but they took a 1.0 that really needed work, that wasn't ready to go out, and they made it into a 2.0 with a new team, and it soared. And right now it has even before the WoW scandals, it has greater number than the WoW scandals. The cycle is reborn could also be put in the same like prospect for this, because they have Colin back. They're actually doing PR, which we'll have another video on that as well. For those of you who don't know, they're actually getting promotion from Google Ads and Amazon Prime right now. There's stuff that's going to happen every month for Prime if you have Prime Gaming with Twitch. So they're working with Twitch too. So they're actually having promotion. The cutscenes are better, and we'll go over those too. Like,
the cutscenes are
gorgeous. They're gorgeous. Like it's amazing. They're so smooth, and the graphics are so updated. They're adding so many things, like the fishing, the mounts, the skiffs, the alliances, new areas.
I'm excited to see what they do with the siege turtles.
So the cycle reborn. I mean,
they're
Guild
gearing up
Guild
for
Wars 2 Reborn.
They're gearing up for Guild Wars 2 Guild War.
Guild Wars 2 Reborn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. It might sound silly, but I actually really like this. I think that I really like this. And that's what I can attribute it to, because of seeing that go from, and it was in the story too for 1.0 going into 2.0 for 14 and the dev team changing and all of that. And I feel like that's what it is for Guild Wars 2 right now, because there's things that it seems like you're going to go back in time. You're going to the original area for Guild Wars 1. And it's being recreated and better.
That is moving Guild Wars 2 into a modern direction.
So, what do you guys think? Could this be Guild Wars 2 Reborn? What are you looking forward to most from all of the announcements today? I'll be posting videos on what I think later on, but I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and applaud. If you would like, the heart with the $sign is actually essentially a donation to me. You could give me $1 through YouTube and say, Zan, I liked your video. Other than that, if you haven't pre-ordered End of Dragons yet, you can use my partner link and do it that way, which supports me. It's the same price for you, and it helps me out, so I would greatly appreciate it. If you haven't yet tried Guild Wars 2, now is the time, especially with the expansion around the corner. We don't have a full release date, but we know it's in February, so I'll have a link there for you to try the game as well. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you at the next one.